Health psychology is all about understanding people's behaviour and understanding how to change it. If we're trying to explore the world from somebody else's perspective, the most important thing is to go out and see the world through their eyes. There's lots of things that individuals can do to try and become more sustainable. So the projects I'm working on are looking at replacing natural gas or methane with hydrogen gas. That doesn't release any carbon dioxide when it's burned. But what my research was focusing on was how would the public react to that. And what we actually found was the public are really trusting that if they get hydrogen into their homes, it will be just as safe as the gas we're using at the moment. We worked on a project with Leeds City Council to try and improve the air quality in our cities. So the biggest culprit really is making short journeys in cars. And people thought that motorists were very aggressive towards cyclists. And this really was putting most people off the very idea of cycling. One of the findings that came out was that people did actually appreciate those who are cycling because it takes traffic off the roads and it improves air quality for everybody else. So it was suggested that instead of the traditional Think Bike sticker, we suggested that people have a Thank Bike sticker in the car, just to flag up to cyclists that we're looking out for you. We really appreciate what you're doing. When we're looking at changing behaviour, it's really important not just to focus on the individual. There's lots of different psychological models of how you change behaviour, but all of them move us beyond just trying to almost blame the individual and say, what can you do differently? And it's important to consider their social world as well. So what are their friends and colleagues and family expecting them to do, and how do they behave as well? And what about their material world? So what's the infrastructure like? What demands are placed upon them by the workplace, for instance? As a student at Leeds Beckett University, you'll find out about our research in all sorts of different ways. In your lectures, we might cover it as case studies or get you to read some of the research papers that we've been published. And we really encourage you as a student to come and work with us to do your research on topics that we're also working in, and then you can be absolutely certain that research that you're doing is going to be useful and it's going to be used by society as we're trying to all become more sustainable.